Do any of these statements sound familiar? Eat your broccoli, it's good for you. We'll go and play after you finish your chicken. Eat this, it'll make you big and strong. Take a no thank you bite. Messages that seem positive can actually have a negative impact on the way children think and feel about food and eating. While a child might eat more or differently when they are being asked or told to, this pressure to eat can lead to negative associations with food and ultimately dislike and avoidance. So here are a few tips for having positive conversations at mealtime. 1. Gently encourage, but don't pressure. Children ultimately decide which foods to eat from what is offered and how much of those foods to eat. Pressuring a child to eat by asking them to eat more, less, or differently crosses an important line in the division of responsibility. Instead, gently encourage exploration with new foods by guiding the child's experience. Point out the sensory qualities, such as how the food tastes, its texture, mouthfeel, smell, or appearance. Compare new foods to favorite foods, and encourage children to touch, smell, or even lick foods to become familiar. 2. Support children's concerns about trying new foods. Children only have a few years of experience with food, whereas adults have decades to try, like, and dislike different foods. Facing an unfamiliar food can be uncomfortable at any age. While introducing children to new foods is important, if they decide they do not like or want to try it, support that decision. Let them know they do not have to eat the food today, and remind them they can always try it again in the future. 3. Avoid talking about specific nutrition information. Inappropriate nutrition messages can make children less interested in food and eating. If messages align with the child's developmental stage, they can be a powerful way to stimulate curiosity during mealtime. For most children under 12, specific nutrition information like protein, carbohydrates, vitamins, and minerals is just too complex. Young children tend to eat for taste, not nutrition. If they are told that a food serves one goal, makes you big and strong, they are less likely to think it can serve another goal, taste good. Instead, use messages that encourage children to make observations about food and teach them about the experience of mealtime. 4. Have conversations that do not center on food and eating. Conversation topics outside of food and eating can make the environment more comfortable and relaxed for children. Try asking kids about activities they like to do, their favorite places to adventure, or make up a fun and exciting story together. When you set the mood, children will be more likely to experiment with new foods. By following these tips at mealtime, we can make sure our conversations are having a positive impact on our children's relationship with food.